Idaho man out of a job this morning after being accused of slapping a crying toddler and using a racial slur while aboard a Delta flight. Joe Ricky Hundley was charged with assaulting a minor after the February 8th flight. And on Sunday, the Idaho Aerospace and Defense Company, where Ricky works, said he was no longer employed. Here's CNN's Renee Marsh.
Jonah Bennett is 19 months old and a curious, ordinary toddler. But what allegedly happened on a February 8th flight from Minneapolis was far from ordinary. Jessica Bennett says she and her adopted son were on Delta Flight 721 to Atlanta in seat 28B. And next to them in seat 28A was this man, Joe Ricky Hundley of Hayden, Idaho.
He was just being rude and belligerent, and I just felt very uncomfortable.
She says she even left her seat and stood in the back of the plane holding Jonah for much of the flight. But she had to sit back down for landing in Atlanta. Because of the altitude change, Jonah was uncomfortable and crying. Then it got ugly.
I was having trouble comforting him, and that's when the guy had made his comment to me.
Court documents say Hundley allegedly told Jessica to, quote, shut that N-word baby up.
I could not believe that he would say something like that and to a baby or about a baby.
Then Hundley allegedly slapped Jonah, hitting him in the eye.
And then to hit him was just, I felt like I was in another world. I was shaking.
According to the criminal complaint, fellow passengers came to her aid. CNN reached out to Hundley, who has been charged with assaulting a minor. He declined to comment and asked us to talk to his attorney. Hundley's attorney urged the public not to rush to judgment and referred us to comments she made to the Minneapolis Star-Tribune, where she said her client will plead not guilty and hopefully this situation can be resolved. Delta says it's cooperating with investigators and that the plane landed safely.
Hundley's employer has now weighed in. They said through a statement, reports of Hundley's behavior while on personal travel was, quote, offensive and disturbing. He worked at AGC Aerospace and Defense. The company supplies technology and other services to the military and to businesses.